Former Emmerdale star Matthew Wolfenden has landed a role in a rival soap, 3 years after leaving the ITV drama following a contract dispute. The move appears to rule out any return as fan favourite David Metcalfe, with the 45-year-old now set to join Hollyoaks as a regular cast member. This an exciting new chapter for Matthew, a source told The Sun. He's a big signing for Hollyoaks and is expected to be a hit with viewers. Matthew stepped away from Emmerdale in late 2023 after securing the lead role of Buddy in an 8-week run of Elf the Musical in London's West End. However, strict cast rules meant he could not take time off over Christmas, leading him to decide against renewing his contract with the long-running soap. His departure aired on screen in April 2024, with producers choosing to leave the door open by not killing off his character. Speaking previously about his decision, Matthew told The Sun, "My contract was coming to an end, and I had this big decision to make. Do I leave an 18-year job to do an 8-week show? When you look back, in hindsight, to leave a well-paid job to go and do an 8-week run is a little crazy. I thought if I don't do it now, then I'll never do it." 3 years after leaving Emmerdale, former fan favourite Matthew Wolfenden is back in the spotlight, but this time on rival turf. The 45-year-old actor, best known for playing David Metcalfe on ITV's long-running soap, has signed on as a regular cast member of Hollyoaks, ending years of speculation about a potential return to the Dales. For Emmerdale fans, this announcement comes with mixed emotions. David Metcalfe was a beloved character for nearly 2 decades, and Matthew's departure in late 2023 left a noticeable void in the village. While producers carefully left the door open for a potential return by keeping his character alive, Matthew's move to Hollyoaks now appears to definitively rule out any reprise of the role. From David Metcalfe to the West End, Matthew's decision to leave Emmerdale was rooted in a career choice that, while bold, showcased his desire to expand his artistic horizons. In 2023, he secured the lead role of Buddy in an 8-week run of Elf the Musical in London's West End. While the theatrical opportunity was thrilling, it came with significant professional implications. Strict cast rules for Emmerdale meant Matthew could not take time off over Christmas, a period crucial for soap filming. The resulting dilemma forced him to make one of the most difficult decisions of his career. "I had this big decision to make," Matthew reflected in an interview with The Sun. "Do I leave an 18-year job to do an 8-week show? When you look back, in hindsight, to leave a well-paid job to go and do an 8-week run is a little crazy. But I thought if I don't do it now, then I'll never do it." His departure was aired on screen in April 2024, a carefully managed exit that allowed his character to live, leaving the storyline open-ended for the future. A bold move to Hollyoaks. Now, nearly 3 years later, Matthew is taking another significant step. Sources close to Hollyoaks have described him as a big signing and expected to be a hit with viewers, signalling confidence that his established fan base will follow him to the Channel 4 soap. This is an exciting new chapter for Matthew. An insider told The Sun, "He has a strong presence on screen, and his experience makes him a natural fit for Hollyoaks' drama-driven storylines. We expect viewers to warm to him immediately." For Matthew, the move is about embracing new challenges and exploring a different type of storytelling. Hollyoaks, known for its fast-paced plots, often tackles bold social issues and cutting-edge narratives, offering Matthew an opportunity to diversify his on-screen repertoire. Fans React social media has already lit up following the announcement. Emmerdale loyalists expressed sadness over the confirmation that David Metcalfe will not be returning, with hashtags trending across Twitter and Instagram. Yet many fans also offered encouragement, praising Matthew's decision to pursue new opportunities. "Matthew Wolfenden deserves this," wrote one fan on Twitter. "After all he gave us as David Metcalfe, he should be able to take on new roles. Can't wait to see him in Hollyoaks." Others were more wistful. "It's the end of an era for Emmerdale," another fan commented. "David Metcalfe was a huge part of my childhood. Sad to see him go, but good luck in Hollyoaks, Matthew." Career retrospective. Matthew Wolfenden's career trajectory has been both steady and adventurous. He began in the early 2000s, quickly establishing himself as a talented actor capable of navigating complex storylines and emotional depth. His portrayal of David Metcalfe, the charming and sometimes troubled businessman, resonated with viewers, earning him a loyal following over 18 years. The character's story arcs, ranging from romantic entanglements to business rivalries, allowed Matthew to showcase versatility, balancing humor, drama, and vulnerability. His on-screen presence became a staple of the Emmerdale experience, making the character's eventual departure all the more poignant for fans. Outside the soap, Matthew has consistently sought to challenge himself. His decision to take on Buddy in Elf the Musical demonstrated his willingness to step outside familiar territory, moving from television to the demanding world of live theatre. Critics lauded his performance, noting his ability to balance comedic timing with heartfelt emotion, a skill that has undoubtedly contributed to his continued appeal. The impact of leaving Emmerdale. Matthew's exit from Emmerdale was not without controversy. Contract disputes played a key role, and while the decision was ultimately amicable, it sparked widespread media coverage. The timing, combined with his move to the West End, led to speculation about whether he would ever return to the Dales. In interviews, Matthew has been candid about the difficulties of leaving a show that had been his home for nearly 2 decades. "It was emotional," he admitted. "There's a comfort in a long-term role, but sometimes you have to take a leap, even if it feels crazy." For the production team, his departure meant recalibrating storylines and developing new arcs for other characters. Yet leaving the door open for David Metcalf's return was a strategic decision, keeping the potential for a dramatic reintroduction alive. A tease now complicated by Matthew's move to Hollyoaks. What to expect in Hollyoaks? While specific plot details remain under wraps, insiders suggest that Matthew's character will be woven into some of Hollyoaks' most high-stakes storylines. The show is known for tackling social issues, suspense-driven drama, and intense character interactions, all of which play to Matthew's strengths as an actor. Fans can likely expect an emotionally rich, multi-layered character, bringing both charm and complexity to the existing ensemble. Given Matthew's track record in portraying morally nuanced roles, speculation is rife about how his character will shake up the Hollyoaks landscape. Industry reactions. Television insiders view Matthew's signing as a coup for Hollyoaks, demonstrating the show's ongoing commitment to bringing experienced and beloved actors into the fold. Industry commentators have suggested that this move could attract lapsed soap viewers, particularly those loyal to Emmerdale, potentially boosting ratings and generating renewed interest in Channel 4's flagship drama. The addition of a seasoned actor like Matthew Wolfenden brings both credibility and star power, one source noted. It's a smart strategy that could pay dividends in terms of both audience engagement and storyline depth. Looking ahead. For Matthew, this represents more than a career move. It's a personal evolution. After nearly 2 decades playing David Metcalf, he has stepped into a role that challenges him creatively while keeping him at the forefront of British television. His journey highlights the balance between stability and risk, comfort and adventure, an inspiration for actors navigating similar crossroads. As Hollyoaks gears up for the arrival of its newest regular, anticipation is high. Fans are eager to see how Matthew Wolfenden will integrate into the show's fast-paced narrative, and how his presence will influence storylines moving forward. Meanwhile, in Emmerdale, David Metcalf remains very much alive within the universe of the show, leaving the possibility, however unlikely now, of a return open in theory, if not in practice. For the actor himself, though, the focus is firmly on the future, embracing the challenges, excitement, and unpredictability of joining a new soap. Conclusion. Matthew Wolfenden's move from Emmerdale to Hollyoaks marks a significant moment in British soap opera history. It's a story of risk, reinvention, and the pursuit of creative growth, highlighting the complexities that actors face when leaving long-running roles. For fans, it's bittersweet. A farewell to David Metcalf, but an introduction to what promises to be a compelling new character in Hollyoaks. As the industry watches with anticipation, Matthew's career trajectory continues to inspire. From the Dales to the West End and now to Chester, his journey underscores a truth familiar to all creatives. Sometimes, the greatest rewards come from taking bold, unexpected steps.